Hello everyone, this is Carly with Down Memory Lane. I am so excited to show you guys these awesome page pieces I have here today. I am going to be going through with you guys the School Life Page Pieces pack. This is from Simple Stories Page Pieces kits. These page pieces, you guys, are so fun. They are such gorgeous colors and they're so simple and easy to make a 2-page layout. Like basically they give you all of the embellishments, all of the titles, everything that you need to create a stunning 2-page layout. If you take a look at the back here of this page pieces pack, it gives you a sample 2-page layout as well. So using Simple Stories page pieces are so easy and make scrapbooking go by so fast, and it's perfect for anyone who needs to scrapbook, wants to scrapbook, get that creativity out, but doesn't have the time to do so, which is totally me. So I love these Simple Stories page pieces. There are 54 different page pieces in our collection. We just got a couple new ones in, and today I'm going to be going through the School Life one as school is basically here. So we are going to start with all of these page pieces. We have 15 cardstock die cut pieces in this page pieces pack, and they are so pretty. There are so many different colors in this one, so I had such a fun time pulling colors out. I am not going to be doing this 2-page layout that they have on the sample. I'm going to be showing you guys something just a little bit different, maybe doing some pattern mixing, and yeah, so we can just go ahead and get started. I have this really cool, I think it's school themed. If not, it's like craft themed. The apples make me think it's school themed. Paper that I pre-cut. I pre-cut all my paper just to kind of go a little bit faster, but I think you will get the gist of it. Basically, I cut this cool school paper out. This was, of course, a 12 by 12 sheet. And I cut it a little bit shorter than that on the side, and then I cut it in half so that I could kind of make it a little bit mismatched. So that's what we're going to start with. This side is obviously a lot bigger because then I also am looking at using this dark craft paper today. I kind of wanted to play around with using craft paper. I am such a big fan of it. I think it adds so much texture to your layouts. And so I have these really fun sheets of craft paper that I cut out. This was also a 12 by 12 piece. But yeah, this is kind of where I'm going with it. I wanted to use some of it to overlap. I wanted to use some of it to, like, the side stays even and just has a little bit shorter pieces there. So I think this is where I am with that. I am gonna go ahead and adhesive all of this down before I get any further. Today to adhesive, I am going to be using my Easy Runner adhesive roller. So this is the coolest thing ever. They have these teeny tiny bits of adhesive that you just take and you roll, and it's super easy to use, and it's really nice, not necessarily like heavy duty, but nice and useful adhesive. And so, and it's also super easy to use because it's refillable. So you just buy the refill packets and you can refill this thing. It works so great. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhesive all of these pieces down, and then I'll come back and show you some more pieces of paper I'm gonna add. I'm gonna try doing some pattern mixing today. So we will see how that goes. All right, so now that I went ahead and adhesived that down, I'm gonna go ahead and take some of the other strips of cut paper that I cut for this, starting with this strip of red, which I think I'm actually gonna kind of use here. And then I cut another piece that I wanted to go up the side here. I think I'm gonna lay that right here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhesive those down. All right, next I have some more cut paper. So I cut out this, this like blue polka dot pattern that I wanted to use throughout here as well. I think I'm gonna go ahead and lay these down. I was trying to do just a little bit of pattern mixing. I'm not trying to go crazy, but I wanted to more or less like include the pattern on both sides of the page, pull out colors that are similar. That's usually how I go about mixing patterns. So I thought these both were very useful for school. They both have blues in them, and the red and the teal on the craft I think kind of ties them together. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhesive these down as well. Alrighty, so lastly, before I lay down my photos, I do have a couple more strips that I wanted to use in here. So I have this little piece that I wanted to include, almost like washi tape, just to kind of like overlap, like maybe right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhesive that down as well. So now that he's all done, I'm gonna take out my photos. So I did decide to mat some of my photos, and I wanted to include quite a bit of photos today. So I do have some smaller photos because I wanted to include quite a bit of them. So I will go ahead and show you guys how I decided to lay these out. As you can see, I have quite a few 3x4 photos. I have 6 on this side and 3 on this side, and then I have one 3x3 photo here. So that is, or I guess this is 4x4 photo. I have one 3x3 photo here as well. So we are gonna go ahead and adhesive that all down again with my adhesive Easy Runner. And yeah, then we'll be set to start adding some embellishments. So the last thing I have to do is add in my page pieces. This is honestly the best part. These are all the page pieces I have to add today. We are gonna start with the biggest ones. So starting with the title, and then maybe I'll do this backpack and this little garland, but I always go biggest to smallest. That way I know I fit everything in on my page. So we are gonna start with the title. Oh, and we'll put it right there, right there. And then we are gonna go ahead with some bigger pieces. And from here, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and start adding stuff in, and then I'll show you what I'm gonna do before I adhesive things down. So this is what I decided to do in terms of putting these down. I wanted to put this little note card by the title because I thought that would be a really great place to put the year of school. So I thought that would be really cute to put like 4th grade, 5th grade, like, you know, whatever you wanted to do. And so, or even if you were a teacher, I think this would be a really cute layout as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and adhesive everything down. Other than using my Easy Runner, which I will probably use for a lot of this, I'm gonna be using 2 other types of adhesive. Today we are gonna be using the Nuvo Deluxe Adhesive Clear Drying Craft Glue. This is my favorite craft glue because it is clear drying. It makes room for all sorts of errors. It has this teeny tiny little tip, which is perfect for getting a lot of the smaller stuff. So like these little stars, even this garland in these smaller areas could be perfect with this. And then I will also be using my 3D mounting squares. So these little 3D pop-up squares are absolutely perfect for making things 3D. So things like maybe some of these stars, maybe even some of these bigger pieces here, you can make 3D, basically make them thicker and they pop right off your page. So I think I'm gonna be doing that with a couple things. Just to note, I never use 3D pop-up stickers or glue when I'm laying down somewhere I'm gonna journal, especially because I tend to like to journal right on the page. I don't journal before, which you could absolutely do, especially if you're using like something you know might bleed through. But I usually use my Easy Runner just so I make sure that it's nice and flat. But that is just a personal preference. So that is obviously totally up to you, but that is what I will go ahead and do. So I am just gonna go and adhesive everything down, and then we'll see the final product. This is my finished layout. I am so happy with how it turned out. This is probably one of my favorite layouts I've ever done. I think that between all of the tiny pieces and pattern mixing and how well this title matches this paper, I think it turned out really, really well. you can notice a couple things. One, I was gonna use glue for all these smaller pieces, but then I thought it might be kind of fun to use pop-up dots for all of them. And so I think it kind of makes them all look like these little thumbtacks, because obviously there's only 3 thumbtacks in this kit, but I have a lot of pictures. So I decided to use these stars for pictures that I didn't have thumbtacks for. And I think it ended up turning out really cute. And they definitely look like they're being pinned down on like a little school corkboard or something. And I think it turned out really cute. I also popped this up over here. Everything else I laid down flat, except for also I popped up the title. I think that because the colors in the title and the background were so similar, I wanted to pop them up and give them a little bit of contrast. So if you ever run into that problem, using pop-up dots is a great way to kind of solve that, because as you can see, the shadow now behind school life really makes it pop out from that background. So this is my final layout, and if you guys liked this video, liked this layout, make sure to subscribe to our channel on YouTube, which is youtube.com/downmemorylane. We have a ton of other Simple Stories layout ideas and a bunch of other stuff on our channel for you to get scrapbooking inspiration. So like this video and subscribe to our channel. If you liked anything that we used in this video today, so that is adhesive, cardstock, and especially our little page pieces, those are all available on our website, which is downmemoryln.com. That is where you will find all of the awesome products we used in today's video, as well as tons more. And we offer free shipping if you reach $85 worth of product in your cart. So that is super exciting and a really good deal. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'm really happy that you hung out with us today. I had a great time, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.